Hey there, beekeepers. Welcome to Beekeeping from Scratch. I just wanted to put together a real quick diary entry to show you what mean bees look like. I have to tell you something. I haven't seen bees this mean in a very long time. And what's really surprising is that these bees were just 4 frame nukes. I've never seen bees so riled up so quickly before. And the camera perspective isn't quite the same as the beekeeper perspective, but when you were looking down at the box, and the bees got riled up, they rushed at you just like water coming out of a garden hose. It was something to be seen. I also have a real quick clip to compare of D. Lusby's bees from her 4-story unlimited brood nest boxes. And I saw more bees in the air from these nukes than I did from those full-size hives. It was something to be seen, so take a look. Yeah, see how they riled up like that? So here I am taking a break and letting them calm back down again. I'll watch when I approach them again. These are busy. I can smell the bananas. Yeah, we just got marked for death. Here, watch this. You can't really tell, but it looks like they're pouring out of here from the garden house. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Now these are the bees that I brought out to the Quaker Hill yard, and I'm going to have to requeen these hives because the homeowner wants to keep bees alongside me, and I don't expect him to keep or work with bees that are as mean as those are, so they'll be getting requeened. Most of my beekeeping career, I honestly have never had to wear a suit, a full suit. Sometimes a veil. But this is crazy. What's that? I really can't tell. And because when one side gets riled up, it'll rile the other side because they've got that banana spray in the air. That smell is alarm pheromone. But once they're separated now like this, then one side won't rile the other if one, you know what I mean? Yeah. You want to come do this? Would you like to, or are you? Okay. Yeah, here I invited the homeowner if he wanted to install the bees in his own hive, but these hive bees were so riled up, I don't blame him. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. I don't blame him at all. Then when you do this, push them all together to one side so that they're spaced properly. Otherwise, there's different spaces. It's designed to do that. About 8 inches away. Thanks. They're on the sides that they were on, see?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just knocking the rest of the bees off there, out of the old nukes. More bees up in the air, but that's how you gotta get them out of there. Did you just hear me spit? I got stung in the upper lip. I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of the video, but my upper lip was a little bit swollen. Most of the swelling's gone down now. It's been a few hours, but yep, the veil touched my face. I got stung in the upper lip. Go ahead and just pop one in there. There you go. That's it. There you go. Pop that in there. Now during the day, the bees are going to be out foraging, but at night, this gives them more carbohydrate. I don't want that to happen again. Gives them more carbohydrate so that they can keep building their comb. You want them to grow that nest as fast as they can.
Yeah.
I don't like feeding, but when you're starting a new hive, it makes sense if you don't have, honeycomb to give them already.
Right.
So Brian, tell me what you think about the bees.
That was exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how big they get and how far they go.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, won't it?
Yeah.
Alex, your return to the bees after how many years? I think the last time you kept bees was when you were 6.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I don't know. I've been getting attacked by bees.
You've been getting attacked by bees.
Now, so it's great.
All right, so now here's D. Lesbian. These are her bees. I just wanted to show you this clip for comparison. This is a 4-story unlimited brood nest hive. All right, now here's the bees at the Azogachi yard. And you can see there's a lot of bees up in the air already, just taking the lid off. But watch what happens when I reach over the bees. And they just pour right out of the hive. I start getting stung down by my knees. Thankfully, I had the jeans on, and I was only getting little of those pinprick stings, not real stings, but where the stinger just brushes your skin. But those stingers were scratching me for the rest of the afternoon until I got home and could change out of those jeans. Look at the bees in the air. So these 4 nukes, 4 out of the 12 nukes that I got were super mean bees. The other 8, I was keeping them mostly with, I think you saw in the other video, I didn't even have a veil on for the most part. Once I got into a couple of the hives, I did put the veil on, but these four nukes are just crazy mean. And once again, just once I reach over the nuke, reach over the bees just start pouring back out again. I'm sure at this point I had so many stingers in my gloves that it was just the smell that was setting them off. But even still, for a 4-frame nuke, that's a ton of bees. Bees. Lots of mean bees. That's bees. Stings all over. I just wonder why the last 2 hives that I opened up ended up being, or the last 2 double nukes, so that's 4, ended up being the meanest out of them all. I'm wondering if maybe when I was transferring all the others, as the boxes were becoming green, that the last of the white boxes, the bees decided, oh, well, that's the closest thing I could find to a home, and it just overpopulated these 2 hives, so much so that, you can't get away from all the bees. That's just a suspicion. But who knows? Fun. Anyway, we're done. Just going to clean up here. See ya.